Hello there. Welcome back to Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. Alright, so I did a shopping haul. My last 5 videos was on the items that I purchased when I did the shopping haul. So I have a video on when I purchased chicken legs, spare ribs, haddock fish, shrimp, and scallops. So today starts my cooking to show you how to save money on all the items that I just named from the shopping haul. And so to show you how you can feed your family for less in a time where the grocery store is calling for more money. You're going to spend less than what you used to pay. That's the point I'm trying to make. Okay, let's do it. So today we're going to make an appetizer. It's going to be a loaded shrimp garlic baked potato. A loaded shrimp garlic baked potato. Okay, thumbs up, share the video, subscribe. Thank you. Okay, so let me introduce you to the items that we have here. I have, and we're using 6 shrimp. You remember on the video I showed you how to package up the shrimps in numbers of 6, but it's in per package. But you can use however many shrimp you want based on you and your family. This is 5 shrimp cut into 3 pieces each one, and this is a shrimp that I left to show you. Okay, so you're gonna just peel off the casing, the outer shell of the shrimp. Like so. Once you get it all off, then we're going to cut it into 3 sections. Almost all of it almost went to the floor. A piece did go to the floor. So you cut it into 3. The other piece went to the floor. We won't be using that. Okay? Alright, let me wash this. And we're going to add it to the other shrimp that we already have cut. Let me pick this up and throw it away. Wash my hands. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to introduce you to is I have a half of a large cut up onion that we're going to saute, along with a half of a red pepper cut up. I also have some corn that I already cooked in the microwave on 4 minutes. I have some shredded cheddar cheese, sour cream, milk, garlic paste. If you don't have garlic paste, you can use regular garlic. 1 package of baby red mashed potatoes, and this is 4.5 cups, it says. Chives. This is frozen broccoli that I took out the freezer and let thaw out. And that's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 heads of broccoli. 8 little flowers of broccoli, not head, flowers of broccoli. This is cut off from a red sweet pepper. I just cut it in rings this size. Okay, we're going to be using 4 of those. And some butter. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make some instant mashed potatoes. Oh, and I forgot to show you the star of the day. This is 2 baked potatoes I cut in half and put it in the microwave and baked it in the microwave for, I think it was 7 minutes, until you can squeeze on them and they're soft. Okay, so this is what we're going to be using as our inspiration. Okay, so the first thing I want to start out with is I want to start making the mashed potatoes. So we're going to be using the potatoes that's inside the potatoes that we baked, as well as mashed potatoes. Okay, so I put in just now 1/3 cup of water, and now I'm going to add milk. I'm going to start out with 1/2 cup of milk because I really want the potatoes really thick. So I don't want to add a lot of liquid, okay? And I'm going to add some butter. Okay, let's go with a 1 slice of butter, okay? Okay, so we're going to let that start cooking. I'm going to actually move it to the back eye so I can use the front eye to start cooking the peppers and onions. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put some olive oil in the frying pan. And I'm going to add the onions and peppers. And these glass containers here was given to me by a gentleman I work with, Mike. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. Are they nice? Okay, it's a whole set. It's good to be able, and he gave them to me for the show. It's good for you to be able to see the items on the outside as well as on the top. Okay, so I want to cover the peppers and onions. And I don't have a cover, so let me see. See if I can use this larger cover. Oh, can't reach it. I'm sorry, guys, for reaching over the camera. Okay, I have a cover. Oh, that works. Okay, so now, why don't I move this peppers and onions over to this side so I can work on the mashed potatoes. Okay, so our water and milk is boiling and butter is boiling in the mashed potato for the mashed potatoes. Okay, I'm going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic. Put that right in there so it to dissolve in there. Okay, now I'm going to add some, I'm using salt substitute. You can use whatever salt you like. And some black pepper. Okay, let me check on the peppers and onions. Okay, they're cooking fine. Alright, so now I'm going to add the baby red mashed potatoes, okay? And this is 4.5 cups. I'm only going to use half the package, I believe. Let me see how that looks. No, that may not be enough. So I'm going to add the whole package, and I also have to add some more liquid. I'm going to add another third of water. So I'm going to use the whole package, and I need more liquid. Okay, that's 1 2/3 total of water that I've used. And it's nice and thick. That's what I'm looking for. And you gotta keep stirring it so that it doesn't burn, because you're not putting as much liquid as it's calling for. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm going to cut that off. And now I'm going to move the peppers and onions back where you can see. Alright. Now I want to, when the peppers and onions get 3/4 the way done, I'm going to add the shrimp. Okay, so now I want to add let's go with the potatoes. I want to scoop the regular potatoes out of the potatoes that we baked in the oven. I'm going to use this large spoon. I'm just going to go right around the edge. You want to leave, why don't I cut it first? That way I can control how much I'm scooping out. You want to leave a little on the edge because you still want a base to the potatoes. Okay, see? You just want a thin layer on the bottom. Like so. So I'm going to do the next one. Cut around first. Put a little more olive oil on the peppers and onions. Okay, so I have the second one done. Cutting around the edge of the third half of potato. Third one's done. And now the last one. Okay, and the last one's done. Okay, so now I just want to take the knife and just cut the potatoes up. You don't want to smash it because you want it to represent a real baked potato. So you want to taste some thickness and some lumpiness. Okay. Okay, the part of the potato that kind of gets like a harder part of it when you cook it in the microwave, you don't have to include that unless you want to. I did not include it. This is what I'm talking about, this part. You know, when you cook it in the microwave, it gets that little hardness on the top. You can eliminate that. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, so now I'm going to add the shrimp. I put the peppers and onions, as you can see, to one side. And now I'm going to add the shrimp in the same frying pan. Let's put some olive oil on the shrimp. Okay, now let's work back on these mashed potatoes. So we're going to add the potatoes that we took out of the baked potatoes that we baked. We're going to add that to the instant potatoes. Now what we're going to add is a little more milk because we added the potatoes, so now we have it, it's a little thick and we need to thin that out. So I'm going to go with another 1/4 cup of milk. Looking good, guys. Okay, the shrimp is 3/4 the way done. They're not quite totally 100% orange, but a little orange. Alright, so now I'm going to add the corn. And mix it all together. Wow, look at that, guys. Okay, so at this point, that's done. Now we're going to add the sour cream to the potatoes. I have a tablespoon here. Let's add 1, 2 heaping tablespoons of sour cream. Now I don't want you to go out and get a bunch of stuff, because this is teaching you how to use what you have with the meats that we purchased, right? So if you have sour cream, add it. If you don't, it's not the end of the world. Another thing you can add if you don't have sour cream is cream cheese. Okay, so now let's start compiling our dish. The first thing I want to do is I want to add the shrimp, onions, peppers, and corn to the mashed potatoes. Yes, guys, to the mashed potatoes. This is your whole meal in one. You have your vegetables, your meat, which is your shrimp, and potato, which is your starch. Okay, so I've added it, as you can see. I want to mix this in. I want to taste it and see what I'm missing. I'm missing the chives. Uh-oh, I hit my light, I'm sorry. Some more salt. Black pepper. Okay, now I want to start filling in my potato skin. First I'm going to put some on the bottom. Make sure I'm covering the bottom really good first. Let me show you that so far. Okay, now I'm coming back. I'm going to put as much as I can. Oops. Okay, I think that that looks good to me. I'm trying to put a little more, but I don't want to overdo it. Okay. Now I want to put some paprika on the top. Paprika. This one, it looks like it could use a little more. Let me just put, because I want them all to look the same. Okay, that looks a little better. Alright, now I have my broccoli. Just want to put some, not all. So you see I'm breaking off pieces, right? And my broccoli, remember, was frozen, so it's going to have some water retained in it. So that's why I want to put pieces instead of the whole piece. Not that one. Let me see. Okay. Let me show you what it's looking like so far. I'm cutting off the excess stem so that it goes down easily. Okay, so you can see I have some mashed potato mixture with the shrimp left over. Okay, you can use that for another meal. And now we're going to add the cheese. Right on the top, the cheddar cheese. Okay. Okay, I'm going to clean this up, and I'm going to get a pan to put them in, and I'm going to put the sweet red pepper on the bottom, like as a stand for the potato to sit on. And then we're going to put them in the air fryer and bake them in the air fryer. I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I put the loaded shrimp baked potato on top of the ring of sweet red potato, and I left one to show you. So I'm putting the ring down in the pan. And then I'm going to set the potato right on the ring. And that's how we do it. Okay, so let's bake these bad boys. Straighten up my air fryer. Okay. So they're in the oven, in the air fryer. So let's put the temperature on 360. And let's start out with maybe I'm going to go 8 minutes and then I'll check it. And we'll be back. Okay, so our 8 minutes have stopped in the air fryer. Let's see how it looks. Oh boy, guys, look at that. What a picture, huh? What a picture. Okay, it's so pretty. I hate to taste it because I'm going to spoil the look, but I'm going to taste it. Absolutely, that's hot. Let me give you the word of the day before I taste it. The word of the day. The word of the day is survival. Survival. It's all in how you survive this life. You can survive this life with less stress or a lot of stress. You can survive this life on how you manage your finances or how you mismanage your finances. You can survive this life by making good choices or bad choices. The main thing that you need to be concerned about is whatever decision you make under that word survival, it was all you who made the decision. So make life easier on yourself or make life harder on yourself. You be the choice. Survival. Thanks. Okay, so let's taste our loaded shrimp garlic baked potato. Can't wait to taste it for you. Let's do it. Okay, I have some of everything. I have the shrimp, the broccoli, the potatoes with the vegetables. Let's see, and the cheese. Wow, what a flavor. It's creamy, chewy, delicious, and awesome. Awesome. Let me add up the cost and I'll come right back and tell you that. That's the most important part of this lesson, right? How much did it cost? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so let me give you the breakdown of the cost. So, you know the shrimp, I bagged the shrimps up into 6 shrimp, extra large shrimps in every bag. So it was 27 cents a shrimp. The cost of the shrimp was $1.62. 2 white potatoes was 50 cents. 1 red potato was 50 cents. A half of an onion, we're going to call that 50 cents. 1/4 cup of shredded cheese was 75 cents. 1/2 cup of corn was 50 cents worth. And 8 flowers of broccoli, which I only used half, but nevertheless 75 cents. And a bag of instant potatoes, which was $1. That came to a total of $6.12 for 4 baked shrimp stuffed garlic potatoes. Would you believe it? $6.12. How about that for 4? So 4 people can have an appetizer, or you can even have this for a meal, and you can make a salad, and you're all done. How about that, huh? I would go for that any day. Why not? Okay, so let me leave you with one last look. $6.12. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, talk to you soon. Love you. Thumbs up, please. Share the video. Subscribe. Comment, would you please? Thank you.